Hey everypony! Today I'm going to be talking about Best Princess. You know who I'm talking about, of course, right? Why, it's Princess Cadance, of course! I'm pretty sure you're all weirded out by my statement. Yes, I personally do believe Princess Cadance is the most likable princess. Today I'm going to flesh her out as much as I can to give you an idea why she's not as baseless as some might feel. Princess Miyamori Cadenza is her full title. The way I interpret this is that Cadenza Miyamori is her full name. Though with some titles, the family name comes first, followed by the first name. The name Cadance is more than likely a nickname given to her at some point in time during her youth, and interestingly enough, it's also a musical term, so the name Cadance doesn't just stem out of nowhere. However, easily the most discerning problem with her character is that she's referred to as a princess even before the events of the Crystal Empire, where she actually becomes a legitimate princess. The only reason I can see for this is that the term princess is being used as a title. Obviously, Cadance comes from a royal family, and with that gives a prefix attached to her name. Therefore, in the case of Cadance, the title princess is her fixed title in her family's lineage, and it isn't until the events of the Crystal Empire that she's fulfilling her role in the royal family. The fact that her cutie mark is a crystal heart can easily imply that her talent of naturally being able to spread love and cheer ties into her being the crystal princess, considering the crystal heart acts as a sort of national treasure in the empire. We get more of a feel for Cadance with the addition of Crystal Heart Spell, a book written to give an idea of the events after the Season 3 finale. In the book, she explains how she became an alicorn. In order to make my point, I'm going to give a small summary of her story, so I apologize in advance for the spoilers. If you don't want to hear this, I'll put a timestamp here on the side so you can skip past it. Originally, she was a Pegasus who was found outside an Earth Pony village. The key word to me is that she was found. The year or era she was found is still left up in the air. The way I can see this making sense is that she was found when the Crystal Empire disappeared, and Cadance's parents made sure she found some way out of the Empire. Cadance, being of pure heart, was able to spread love and compassion to the tiny village, and was able to defeat an evil enchantress who came and cursed the villagers, draining them of all their love. It was then that she went through the same process as Twilight, in which she was transported to the astral plane where she met Celestia. In doing so, Celestia adopted her into her royal family and made her her niece, and enabled her to become an alicorn. It sounds like utter dribble, but the book itself is an official book by Hasbro and is also endorsed by the Hub, so it's possible to take this as canon information. But to bring ourselves into the mindset that it happened within the era that the Empire disappeared, it allows us to make more sense of her character, though this also implies that Cadance herself is perhaps slightly over 1,000 years old. On top of that, she's easily the most down-to-earth of the princesses, perhaps not accounting for Twilight now that she's a princess. We're able to see how she is as a ruler, not to mention we get a decent backstory explaining her from youth to present-day Cadance. Even as a ruler, she's still able to behave like the foal sitter she once was to Twilight, and doesn't find herself any more important than the residents of the Crystal Empire. Some people may feel that works against her character, or that she simply has no presence as a princess. Though, I don't find anything inherently wrong with being able to connect with others on a more interpersonal level, and still have the ability to show leadership over those same ponies. Overall, I find Cadance to be an interesting character, and I feel that she's a great addition to the show. What are your thoughts on Cadance? Let me know in the comment section just below the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
My cadence, my love song, the stars are shining for you alone. I know I can't win. My cadence, my love song, love's in bloom everywhere you go. I know I can't win without you by my side.